This is the most underrated sports bike in India because this bike would absolutely annihilate the Yamaha R15, the KTM RC200 and also the Bajaj Pulsar RS200. It's because this bike has more power than all of them, more torque, more CC, but for a less price. It's called the GIXXER SF 250 from Suzuki.
So, the GIXXER SF 250 looks mature. This isn't your flashy KTM orange or Yamaha blue. It's just subtle aggression, clean lines, LED headlamp, and it doesn't age fast.
So this engine over here, the single-cylinder oil-cooled 250cc engine, is going to churn out 26.5 horsepower at 22 Nm of torque at 7,500 RPM. So this bike has a seat height of 800 millimeters. So as you can see, I'm 5'9", and I can easily flatfoot the bike on both the sides because it's pretty low, honestly. And the thing is, the clip-ons are pretty high because it has risers, and I can easily get on the bars and tour on this thing for hours and hours without any fatigue. And this bike is actually a sport touring bike and not really a sports bike, so you can do both track days and also long tours, long rides. And this bike is going to be doing it perfectly.
The bike is rev happy and can easily top out at 154 km per hour, a little over 10,000 RPM at its rev limiter. It will clock a 0 to 100 time of around 8 seconds, which would destroy its competitors. Just look at the way it accelerates. It's crazy, man. For a bike with only 26 horsepower, it almost accelerates like it has 30 horsepower, like the KTM 250 Duke. This bike can easily cruise at 100 km per hour. However, the engine is going to feel a bit buzzy at that speed, and you can translate that as character. Unfortunately, not every road is a highway, and you're going to have to face dense traffic and congested roads. Fortunately, this bike has got it all. With its compact size and 161 kilos of wet weight, combined with a really light clutch pull, you can easily maneuver the machine effortlessly. Speaking of ride quality, this bike can get a little uncomfortable while handling big bumps and potholes, but its conventional front forks feel plush out on the highway, which sadly does compromise with its precision and stability in cornering. Moreover, its bi-brake brakes with dual-channel ABS lack stopping power and brake feel if you would compare it with the KTM RC200.
So this is the single color LCD display, and over here you got the gear indicator, the RPMs, your speedometer, odometer, time and fuel gauge. You also have the trip meters, trip A and trip B, and it's a really good package. And over here, this is the high beam blinkers for passing. I mean, it's called the passing light. Then these are the indicators, your horn, your kill switch, and also your ignition. Not bad.
Well, what's bad are those halogen bulb turn signals. An ugly looking sari guard. A small 12-liter fuel tank on a bike with a combined mileage of 35 km per liter, which is almost the same as the other 200cc bikes in the segment. And that's a clunky gearbox when you are upshifting, but we can easily forgive that since it's got a slipper clutch, and that's gonna help you under hard deceleration. I hope you all found this video quite educational and informative. However, this is just a road test because next time we're going to take this bike to the racetrack and set a hot lap and compare its lap times with the competition. Until then, be sure to like the video and subscribe, and most importantly, comment down if you have any questions or any opinions to share regarding this bike.